I'm here with Natalie from CRM. You guys might know her. Actually, of course you know her. She's the one who does all of our short form content in her reels. And we're going to be reviewing her watch collection. It's not the first time I've done this. I've done it once before with Matthew Bain with the vintage watches. But I want to start reviewing more clients and personal watch collections. Eventually, maybe even get into celebrities. But for now, I want to see the true collectors, whether you have Rolexes, Pateks, or even your small brand and how you got into watches. So Natalie actually got her first Rolex here with us at CRM, but she's gonna tell me how she got into it. So which was your first time you remember wearing a watch? What watch was it? Do you have it in here?
I do actually. So my first watch was this G-Shock right here.
Nice.
My mom actually gave it to me in middle school. This was like really cool back then, so I felt, you know, really cool.
What year was that?
What year was I in middle school? I don't know. I would have to do some math. I graduated high school 2017.
Oof.
So I probably started 2014, 13, 12, 2011 probably.
2011, nice. Natalie's young. Natalie's very young. And look, it still works and everything?
Yeah.
That's G-Shock for you. G-Shocks don't die.
No, actually, it did die. We added a new battery.
Yeah, but I'm saying that it's the function. Of course, it needs a battery. It's like winding a watch. But the G-Shock is still running perfect.
It's not in perfect condition and color, but
it doesn't match anything else that you have in that case, though.
Yeah, they're very different.
They're very different. I remember actually when I was in, I think I was in middle school too. I had a big blue G-Shock, and then I had a big red one. And I remember my dad having G-Shocks when he was in construction, and that's actually what got me into them. I had a black one, and I think my grandfather has one. That's a very, I have a memory of with my grandfather. Now you said that with the G-Shock, walking through what's now, what is it, Westfield, Westland Mall, and buying that watch with my grandfather in a little kiosk in the middle. So G-Shocks, I think, is what got everybody into watches. Now, I see that you have a lot of like dressy pieces in there. What was your next one and how old were you?
I don't exactly remember the order, but I remember this one being one of the first ones. It is a white gold Prezi.
That's more like an oyster bracelet. What is that, a Michael Kors?
It is.
So that was a very popular thing. That was probably, let me see, 2015-ish, 2014-ish?
I think I started all of this in middle school. I think in high school I just kind of fell off, stopped wearing them.
You stopped wearing them?
I was like, I'm not wearing Michael Kors.
I remember Jenny also wearing a lot of Michael Kors watches and all that. That was a very popular women's watch, was Michael Kors. It was very nice dress watches. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, they're owned by Fossil. So
that's where we're going next.
That's where we're going next? Oh, awesome.
It does look like an oyster bracelet.
So what's next? What's your favorite watch in here? Or what was your like, oh man, I just got this, I'm excited?
It was actually this one right here. My rose gold Tahitian dial Tahitian mother of pearl fossil watch.
Very nice. With this rose
gold, yeah.
Copper plating that you see. Can we show this? When watches are plated, you cannot polish them. Actually, as you scratch them, the finish it wears off on this.
Okay, but look at the dial. Let's get into the dial.
Wow, nice.
Patina. It has a factory diamond dial as well.
CZ. And what do you remember how much you paid for each one of these watches, or were they gifts from like boyfriends?
This one was actually a gift from an ex-boyfriend.
Oh, nice.
I asked him for this.
Very nice. See, why don't you ask me for fossils? You asked me for Rolexes.
It's a different time.
You remember one that you had to save up money to get? That you were like, I want this, I'm gonna save my dollars, even though they're probably a couple $100 a pop. But
well, yeah, I was in middle school.
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I think it might have been this one.
Which one do you remember that you actually saved up for?
It was this Daytona.
Peppy, yeah.
Wait. I forgot what it's called. Okay. It was this Daytona with actually a factory diamond bezel. And it has mother of pearl sub-dials.
Wait, and a mother of pearl case and a mother of pearl bracelet and a...
Show the camera.
How much was that?
I actually don't even know how much any of these pieces were. I feel like they were around maybe $300 to $400, maybe even $2 something.
So, you were in middle school when you bought this?
Not all of them. I really can't remember. I'm very bad with
you were selling a lot of candy bars and potato chips and lollipops.
I actually did.
For sure you did. I can clearly see that. So, Which one was the last one you remember wearing, like, and actually saying, okay, I'm gonna rock this, before you're like, all right, I'm not wearing none of these watches no more, and you moved into bigger brands?
I actually kept wearing this one even after I stopped wearing the other ones because it's kind of like simple and cute, I think. It's black. I probably would still wear this.
It's like a black ceramic royal oak, you know? Okay.
I don't know what I would call this one.
Little 37 millimeter.
It's a Datejust. With, what's that thing that
Black
they did?
PVD?
No, what'd you say, the ceramic?
Black PVD.
Oh, that.
Is there any ones you haven't covered there?
Yeah.
Anything special to you?
The most expensive yellow gold Daytona.
Nice. Their watches, so they're pretty much all fossils, right?
Yeah, I have 3 fossils, 2 Michael Kors, and then 1 Casio G-Shock.
Very good, very good. And it seems like the only one that's actually running is the G-Shock right now.
Yeah, these stopped running a long time ago. I still kept using them after they stopped running.
Oh, it's okay. You don't put your watches on time now. So from this point, you said you stopped collecting around high school. Is there any point in time that you thought to yourself, man, I'm going to have a Rolex very soon?
I never thought I was going to have a Rolex very soon. I always said there's a lot of things I need to buy before I buy a Rolex, but I started working here and...
Do you remember how we got your first watch?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so I remember, I think it was actually your birthday, right?
I don't
When you
remember.
went to Sexy Fish? When was it?
No, that was when I stole your watch.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to start with. When was that? Your birthday or something?
No,
like
it was one of my friend's birthdays.
So Natalie came up to me and she was like, hey, I'm going out to Sexy Fish. Let me rock your sub. And I looked at her and I said, if you show me that you have the money to replace my sub, I'll let you take it. She goes, how much is that thing? And I'm like 10 grand. And she goes, you want to see it in cash or you want to see it in a bank account? And I was like, oh, like that. Okay. So I let Natalie rock the watch. And at first she thought it was a little manly, the sub, but she ended up liking it, right?
Yeah, that was actually the first watch I ended up buying.
So you ended up buying a sub. She told me, Charlie, next time you find a watch, if it's okay with your dad and Dan and Sandy and everybody here, I want to get this watch. And remember, you bought the watch and you came up to me and you're like, I'm not going to wear it.
I was so scared to wear it.
And she was so scared. She was scared to invest the money into it. She was scared.
It was freshly detailed. I didn't want to take it outside of the store. I would ask Charlie, is it okay if I wear this outside of the store? And he's like, it's your watch. You can do whatever you want with it.
Yeah, so then from there, you sold the watch. You made some money on it.
I actually wore it one time outside of the store. I took it out to Daylight Mall one day.
There you go. There you go.
I felt like.
So then we sold that, what? You sold it to... Sold it to one of my clients.
I sold it in crypto, yeah. You sold it to me. You sold it for me.
Awesome. And then from there, the next piece is talk about what you got on now.
My real first Rolex, I would say, that I am actually wearing. It is a Datejust. I can't show the camera like this.
Yeah, take it off.
Okay.
Tell me how much you know about this. Let's see what I've taught you. So explain what it is.
Two-tone yellow gold Jubilee Datejust with a white dial and Roman something.
Numerals. And what about the bezel?
This is a factory. I'm kidding, it's not factory. This is a custom bezel. It actually came with the watch when I bought it, and it actually came with the actual factory fluted bezel as well.
Which is good. If you're gonna throw a diamond bezel on it, of course you guys want to keep that fluted bezel. I got this watch here from a trade-in. Got it on a banging deal. The watch, when I inspected it, needed a lot of work done to it, and Nati spent quite a pretty penny fixing it, but she still, even with the price to fix it, got it at a banging deal and has the factory parts with it. Now she's enjoying her watch, and eventually we'll sell it, trade it in, get something else. What's your next piece that you want?
My next piece?
So, not far shot, like what do you think is the next step? Not, I know you want an AP rose gold.
I mean, I like the Prezi, but I don't think that's close either. My thing is I just have a lot of things I want to do before I get myself a watch, which I never expected to buy myself this watch either. It just came in as a good deal, and I realized I could always get my money back. But
and even make money since you work here?
Let me think.
You can get into like a 36 Prezi if you like. You're not too far off in price.
I would definitely do that, actually. I like 36s, so.
A 36 yellow?
Do they make 36 with the anniversary dial?
They don't. They do make a 36 with a green dial, but it's an ombre green diamond dial, and it's a new watch, and you're not going to get that for close to that price. Awesome. Well, thank you for reviewing your collection with me. Hopefully, we can review more collections for different brands. Yeah, turn that around for the camera. So hopefully we can review more clients, fans, and private collections I'm going to be showing you guys other dealers, so stay tuned. And if you like this video or if you have any suggestions, please drop it in the comments below. Or if you want us to review your collection, you want to come into CRM, hit us on DM, email, text message, whoever. Get in contact with us and we'd love to make content with you guys. And eventually, I would love to go out and fly out to you guys so you guys don't have to come. It doesn't have to be your full collection. It could be 4, 5, 6, 10 watches, how many ever. Something that means a lot to you and you think that means something to other people and you want to share it with the world. So thank you, Natalie, again.
Thank you for having me. You're not going to be my collection, but you could try.
I don't know if you guys have seen on Craigslist where they traded a paperclip for a house.
That was Craigslist?
I think it was Craigslist, if I'm not mistaken.
Wasn't it on TikTok?
No, it was way before TikTok was open. So what is your idea for Natalie to do with this watch so we could tell our lovely fans and supporters on YouTube?
Sure. So the idea kind of is similar to what Charlie said, getting the paperclip and turning it into a house. But what we're going to do is just take a watch and turn it into better and better watches. So we decided to start with the most significant one, which is her wide G-Shock. And we're going to start trading up on this watch. So let's say you have a watch, whether it is another Casio. Obviously, we want to trade up, not trade down. But you have another watch, any other brand that you want to trade up for this watch, call us, speak to Natalie. We're going to actually record that on CRM Live, and we're going to start documenting that process. So our idea is to see how far we can take this. And if we take it pretty far, which to me would be like, let's say a Rolex or better, if we actually trade this watch to a Rolex or better, we're going to go ahead and give it away. So we're going to give it away to somebody. We still haven't come up with the conditions on how we're going to give it away or what you have to do to win the watch.
Let's start getting to the trade first, and we'll worry about that part after.
First step, guys, call us. Let us know. Say, hey, I want to trade Natalie's watch for something, and this should be pretty interesting. So yeah, that's the idea.
Not for something, for another watch.
For another watch only.
I think a great idea is we should number them. How many? You know what I mean? So this is Nati's first watch, the second watch.
Of course, we'll do that on the episode.
And something else is, how many watches do you think it's going to take? Let's all take a guess.
To get to a Rolex?
To get to a Rolex.
What if somebody just traded to me for a Rolex?
Then that's it. Then we'll give it away.
Or let's do something. Let's do something. We'll do a very small bet. Whoever gets closest to the number of how many tries it takes,
okay, all right,
wins $100.
All right,
small bet.
Where's that money coming from?
Well, whoever. We'll throw all
right
now.
Right now.
Yeah, we're all gonna say right now how many.
But just how many? It's gonna take too long for everybody to say.
How many
I'd
attempts?
say it would probably take her like 10 trades.
10 trades. What do you think?
You first.
You said 10 trades. I'm gonna say to any Rolex, to a Rolex period.
Yeah, to Rolex or higher. How many trades? How many watches?
I'm gonna say 17.
Okay.
17. I'm just gonna give it my lucky number 7.
7?
Lucky number 7.
There you go.
So she's confident.
So let's see who is the closest.
And if none of you want it, we're gonna have problems.
So guys, help us trade in this watch so we can get a Rolex and we can give it away. Thank you.